Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
You are still watching Culture Daily right here on 3 Music TV. The name, of course, is indeed Olele Salvador. And, of course, I have my wing woman and wing man with me. Before I introduce my guest, let me introduce my wing man and wing woman. For the first time ever in the visual studio, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Terry Fantastic.
Housewarming gifts. Where are the housewarming gifts?
They didn't tell this guy, they don't give us any gifts. Housewarming gifts.
Did you say housewarming?
Housewarming.
I'll call you for
Then the gifts will flow. Come bearing gifts when you say it.
I'll call you for Terry. Can you please say something? Let me see something.
Something.
Okay, he says something. All right, so Terry Fantastic has joined us today. He's going to be my wingman. And to my left is my wing woman, Essie.
Why you say like
How
that?
you
Don't
doing?
sound like that.
You
Don't
know,
sound like that.
to every Batman, there's a Robin, right?
Yeah.
It's only Superman who thinks he doesn't need anybody. But
Yeah,
anyways.
trainer.
But of course, you heard music from the twin brothers, DopeNation, who are my guests today in the visual studio for the big conversation. And we heard Japa. We heard one of my favorite songs from them, Confirm. And the new one is what? Some way.
I love the video.
Yeah.
I love the video.
They are championing Ghana piano. We'll get to that.
To the world.
Every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with pro-fluoride and micro-calcium ingredients. Oh, boy. I have jumped it. I've skipped it. Sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. Those who know the show, they know the show. This prevents cavities that keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. Pepsodent Cavity comes in 17 or 175 grams big family pack, 120 grams Ejakwa pack, 65 grams and 12 grams sachets, so you can always get what you can afford at any time. Don't use toothpaste. Don't just use toothpaste, actually. Brush your teeth. Use Pepsodent that protects your teeth. Asa, do you have something for me?
Yes, we have bets winner now. We're asking, are you thinking of betting on your favorite teams, but the odds aren't encouraging enough, or do you feel your money isn't enough for the win you desire? Charlie, no problem. Bet winner is here to sort out all those problems. Our bet winner has a lot of sports games to choose from. All you have to do is find the website betwinner.com.gh or download the app and register. Instantly, you will receive a 200% bonus from Betwinner on your first deposit up to 3,250 Ghana cedis. Easy, won't pay weight. Now we'll pay. Charlie, Betwinner has got the highest odds, that will blow your mind. And
The
if
odds
you
are hot,
want
don't
to,
worry.
yes, you get it,
The
right?
odds are hot.
Hot odds.
Hot.
That will blow your mind. And if you want to increase your bonus, use the promo code 3music and you stand a chance to get another win with a Betwinner. Terms and conditions apply. Betwinner is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for anyone who is below the age of 18, because your heart doesn't have the strength to you understand. Don't go and do it. Yeah.
Not below 18, eh? Terry, do you have something for me?
Absolutely.
Take
Now,
me
when we
away,
say
bro.
jackpot, it doesn't only apply to DopeNation.
Thank you.
Actually, if you want to travel, Wakana was asking whether you're planning a trip this summer, because do that with unbeatable prices or offers and huge savings from Wakana. Now get ready for sizzling deals on flights, hotels, airport transfers, and of course dreamy vacation escapes. Plus, get ready for exciting giveaways every single Friday. Now don't let summer fun pass you by. Keep your radios tuned and stay updated on our social media channels. That's their social media channels. That's Wakana Ghana on all platforms. Visit www.wakanow.com.gh. Download their mobile app or swing by their travel centers in Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, and of course Tamale. And then you'll have your travel airwaves or doorsteps right at their threshold. So that's it for Waka Now.
Okay, so I'm going to reserve the rest of the LPMs for later because I want to speak to B2 and Twist.
Alpha.
Welcome to the studio. This is your first time here?
Yeah, this is our first time here.
Wow. Welcome. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Oh, also housewarming for them.
Yeah.
I'm very big on housewarming.
Yo, wow. I mean, you've been here for what? 2 years now, and
Yeah,
wow, that's very interesting.
2 years, right?
Yeah, you've been here for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's your first time here.
Yeah.
It's been better
Wow.
than ever.
We actually
Really?
In this studio, this is our first
Yeah,
time.
in this studio.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the studio?
Yeah, what do you think about
Oh,
it?
it's dope. It's dope. It's dope. I mean, the first
Dope
time.
like
doing
Dope
it.
Nation.
Because we're a nation here, you know? I think I'm filling up Trip's spot. I shouldn't have been here, like right now.
Bros.
Yeah.
How you guys doing, man? It's been a minute.
Yeah, we day inside.
inside.
We day inside. We dey move around, you know.
Yeah, I noticed you guys have been very busy.
Yeah,
The
we-
last year, I think.
Yeah. You know, being serious while having fun. Charlie.
Being serious, what does that mean to you as a creative?
It's more like when you sort of start a career with like a dream, saying you are DopeNation, and you have to live it. You know, right now we are living it, and it has its own blessing and curses to it. You understand?
We see a lot of the blessing. Let's talk about the curses. the things that the fans don't see. You know, the things that perhaps even people like us, media personalities, don't see, because obviously when you guys come for interviews, we are interested in the wins. So let's flip it and let's talk about some of the challenges, or what you term curses, have come with in terms of being DopeNation.
I mean, everyone wants to get a taste of DopeNation, and we try as much as possible to get it to, whether it's in the village or it's outside the country or it's in a rich party somewhere. Yeah, we just try as much as possible to get it to them, and it's very hectic. Yeah, because like moving around the country is not even a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially with our roads.
Our roads.
Yeah.
Oko show be or hinterland, baby.
You know, we show safe.
We show
Like,
safe.
if we play, it dey depend. But if we play 3-4, and it's at different places,
Yeah.
like
Cross
different
country.
regions.
Same day.
Yeah,
Same day.
the same day.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know our DJ2 is DJ2 at another station at TV3. So getting him to also like go for these shows, and after that taking him back to TV3 for the evening show, it's a different ball game.
And it's
altogether.
cross country. It's like
You know, pa. If we do whole Zoom, then back to Takrade,
Sweet
and then
What?
Accra in the evening. So
yeah.
we
can go as far as like in Zulezu.
Oh, we did go far. In a day, like in day, night. So let's give one bomb, right? Yeah.
Paddle kayaks and canoes and stuff, like in the middle of the water.
Well, okay. So in the middle of the water, we have done that one when we went to when we released Panla.
Oh yeah.
We went to Buzia.
Buzia.
Yes. So while we are on the road,
Yeah.
we shoot our visualizers
Yeah.
and music videos, and
That's the fun part of it.
Yeah, that's the fun part. So
because-
it's like that's the meaning of what I meant by
That's the
having
fun part
fun
of it.
and working at the same
You know,
time. You know, we started our own tour, high school tour.
Yeah,
and I think ever since we started, we've been to like close to like 120 schools.
Wow.
We've not been to the north yet, but we are planning. You know, they've been asking us to come, but I think you know how it is, so we thought put things in place before.
When you plan high school tours, and AC, I'll let you ask your question. When you plan high school tours, right? The investment, does it come from your what do you call it, your pocket, or you have support? Because it's all good and great for
Right?
the students, right? Who want to see their stars, but
Yeah.
Sarkodie has been on a high school tour. Kiddy has done that. Stoneboy is about to go on his very soon. You guys have been doing this for time. I mean, from the time you really, I mean, high school is not, a newbie to you. But I've always wondered, with 120 schools, how are you guys funding all of these things? Because we know the music is not paying that much.
Well, at a point.
At a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you take
if
it
I
out of
say it's
pocket?
not paying, then I'm not being fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's paying, but it's not paying that much for you to put back into school tours.
Yeah.
Where some of
Yeah.
these schools are even in some of these challenging
Yeah.
areas you
Yeah.
speak of, because
Yeah.
your cars are going to be involved.
Yeah.
You know, if your cars break down or your shaft is, you have to service the cars and all those things. You have to buy fuel.
I like the fact that you mentioned Shaft.
All right. So how are you guys funding school tours. I mean, we get to the overseas tours, but I'm talking about even locally, the school tours.
Well, let's just say we found a way to move the money around.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's such that we have a collaborative effort with the high school agencies.
Okay.
They have these agencies like High School Click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, big shout out to High School Click.
Yeah.
Okay.
And High School Lifestyle.
Yeah,
there are
High School
lots.
Lifestyle,
Yeah, and we have this our management. They talk to them, and they try to arrange the whole thing. you
Right.
know.
So it's a
the kids
collaborative
get-
effort.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
so
But-
that doesn't put the burden on.
Yeah. But when we started, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
You know, high school shows were not actually a thing when we started.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it really wasn't a thing. So
And where we'll go to, you wouldn't want to go.
you wouldn't want to go because one, people don't really go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet alone artists. Then, even when you go there, there's no good sound. There's no barricades
The
to,
acoustics are not great.
you know, it's even though like they are young people, you know, they can get rowdy.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know how massive a crowd or how violent a crowd is until you get into one, you know. Even when it's minus. You know, we've been to schools and even been to like nursery, JHS,
Outside
primary.
Accra.
Yeah, outside Accra and even in Accra. You know, yeah, and it's just to sort of, you know, at a point in time in our career, that was in the COVID time. We signed with a label, and we got out of the label. Getting out of the label takes a lot of things into consideration. You know, we created our own record label and had to now start dropping our own songs. You know, fund our own music, promote our own music. So this was you just not saying, okay, I'm out of the label. This is you putting it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Charlie, three years down the line, we this.
What I wanted to find out from you is, it's interesting how we don't really have like a touring culture
Yeah.
in
Yes.
this part of our world,
Yes.
right? So anytime an artist says I'm going on tour, it's often connected to going on a high school tour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why hasn't that happened over the years? Because touring is another way of making money as an artist, right?
yeah.
People are like going to pay to see you, you know, because if you have fans in these regions and whatnot who do not have like big centers or they don't have the capacity to travel to see your shows in Accra, all right, and you guys need to take the shows to them. Why haven't we seen that from you guys as artists, and always targeting, you know, the high school? Obviously, the high school students are not the only ones who are enjoying your music.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when we started, we decided to use the high schools because it's like before you can get an event running, like you guys are also into events, right?
Right.
And you know how it is to like get people around
yeah.
until like night time before everybody go finish what they do. Then now I want to come and have fun.
Have fun,
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the schools, they have their own what's it called? It's like a curriculum, right? It's like
What time
at
schedule?
a point in their term, they give them, you know, some SRC something. So we just take the letter up to them, like we go around, send the letters to the schools, and we tell them that, yo, look, when it's time, we'll come and perform for you guys.
Yeah.
So you think it's easier doing that with the schools rather than
It's
going-
not easy. Even with that, you need permission and all of those things.
Well,
Yeah,
for the conversation, we are just having a conversation for our high school tours.
Okay.
We've not spoken about other shows, community shows, festivals,
tertiary.
all those kinds.
But you guys have been doing this for a minute. Have you considered doing shows outside high school tours?
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm saying for the conversation, as in this conversation we are only having a course of the high schools.
Right.
So we already go for festivals, community shows.
Okay.
We mount the big stages
I mean,
as well. But
see,
this is our initiative.
What I'm trying to clarify is you headlining these shows as part of a touring activity.
Okay.
Not because somebody is doing a show and has invited you to come. These are
Okay.
two different things. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Like the high school tour,
Yes.
it is your initiative that
Yes,
you are going for.
exactly,
And I'm saying
yes.
that outside the high school tour, have you, DopeNation, as artists in general, say, okay, you know what, we are going on a like the way politicians go on a 16 regional tour.
Okay.
All right,
Campaign.
in terms of campaigning and going to. I rarely see artists do that. Anytime I hear an
You know
artist-
something? Make I tell you something. You see, that's why I said you are into event planning, right?
Yes.
And you know how it is to actually like get the whole thing done.
Yes.
From the money to the work.
Aha, that's what I want you to tell me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No. And
So-
so I was arriving at a point.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, the high school thing, even though you see it to be like a high school thing, it's not
Yeah.
as easy as like
We
that.
see it, right.
yeah.
And with the actual tour, like from region to region or from city to city, kind of it starts with the money.
Right.
You get, So I think we are getting there.
Yeah.
Small.
Okay.
That's
But
really
you need to pump in some cash to get your people and yourself to the place.
Right.
You know, before if you're looking to make money out of this kind of tour, you are the wrong place. Yeah.
Okay, so if the main stat is not money, right, and it's your initiative, what is the main goal?
Yeah, I'm glad
for-
you're asking that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you realize most of our songs are now loved by kids.
Facts.
noticed.
Gboza,
Yeah.
clap, you know, and it wasn't something we let's try it here and see. No, it was actually a plan.
Okay.
Yes, we are looking for generational fans.
I was getting that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be 50 and I'll still be performing.
Come on.
You're playing the long game.
Of course. It's
Yeah.
actually a career,
it's
so
a marathon.
Yeah.
it not be sprints.
Yeah,
But
no.
some will argue that these kids wouldn't be the ones to pay for your shows.
Yeah, they are
They
not
don't have
in.
the
They are not
purchasing power.
in. No, they are not in that generation.
Not yet.
Yes, they are
I
not-
mean,
That's what I'm saying, they are
even with
playing
the
the
big
long
events,
game.
Exactly.
Even with the big
They are not
events,
in-
right? With
Yeah.
the big events, most of them are free.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them are free. So
And it's not that we don't mount them. We even lash those who mount them.
Ooh.
No, for real.
No, for real.
You know that DopeNation is like, if not the top performers, one of the top performers
Well, that's facts.
in Africa.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
that's
That's
facts.
facts.
Yeah.
You guys have hits.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
time didn't permit us to run through.
And you're always
songs,
reminded
man.
when they mount the stage. It's like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
maybe you know your favorites, right? But then when they mount
They
the
come
stage,
drill out.
then you're like, oh, they have this one. Oh,
Yeah,
they
we
have
drill.
this
Yeah.
one.
So right now we have a way we mount our stages, you know, because most of the artists are in their like Cubanes and cars. You know, they're
Yeah.
waiting for that hit moment.
Yeah.
So we sort of now don't predict the time we come on stage. We can decide to come before even upcomers.
Okay.
So when we come, they all like sort of, yo, Charlie, then come on. You know,
Because
that kind of thing.
why is that? Why that?
there's a certain type of, I wouldn't, should I say pressure, or
Me, I'll call it a drill.
a drill? Yeah, because when we are done, the people get tired.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Most of
they
our
get tired.
songs are
And then
from
if you are to perform
112,
before
right?
us, if you are to perform before us, then they tell you we are coming, and people get excited. If you're an artist and you need a lot of songs,
Yeah.
you know, to match up to that.
Hmm.
Okay, if we come before you, don't get tired. When you come, it's
Especially when
yourself
you
in
do
trouble.
slow songs.
Yeah.
Yes, you know.
and they're all upbeat.
Upbeat, you know.
What's the average BPM for you?
Okay, the lowest has been 112.
Wow.
And the fastest has been 120.
Some way.
Okay, no, some way is
Some ways,
108.
yeah.
This is the new one.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
I mean,
so-
the reason I'm asking is because I'm going to get into the Ghana piano conversation. because,
let's go.
You know, for those of you who haven't followed DopeNation religiously, they seem to have been on a dance music type of genre for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like from Gboza to club, like it comes out effortlessly. Like sometimes I wonder if they go into the studio thinking, oh, let's make a record like this. But every time they'd even confirm, you know, which obviously has a few raps in there, it still gives you that dance effect,
Yeah.
you know, naturally. Okay, and I had a conversation with them some time ago. I was like, you guys are onto something, and then they told me about Ghana piano, but we'll get into that. Terry, do you have a question? I see you wanted to ask a question.
Yeah. So the truth of the matter is, this is a little off tempo right now, but then yes, you know, most of the time we look at artists and think that they make it look so easy. But I could bet you that from my experience, you know, in the media space, you know, being an artiste is actually a very difficult road to traverse because there are a lot of challenges that come with it. Now, what has been your most difficult moment being an artist, and what motivates you to keep going?
No, that's nice. Okay, so most difficult times being an artist is the fact that we are producers as well. Yeah, so we are
Nice.
twins, we are artists, and we are producers. We have to satisfy each realm. When you are an artist and you have music out, you have to promote your song, you have to use your image, but at the same time you also have to be a producer. So while you are being an artist, your producer side is telling you, hey, you have files at home, you have to go and sit down and work your ass off.
Sometimes
Because-
you they perform self, then beat it enough for your head.
you know.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
and it's not just your project. You know, we
work on other
produce for
projects,
a
yeah.
lot of artists
Yeah.
and even companies. You know, so you'll be getting emails that you have deadlines for projects you are supposed to
Wow.
conclude. You know, at the same time, so you are promoting music. So it's more like you have to make sure you satisfy each part, because every side at which you give in your time to, you are losing at another side. That's the challenge.
Wow.
So then
Are there
how do you
days-
juggle?
Yeah,
You know?
that's it.
Yeah,
And are there days that you feel like, you know what, like, I just don't want to do this anymore? Like,
Oh yeah, there are days
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. There are days
yeah.
like that, and our team, our family, they don't hear from us.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, there
wow.
are days like that. There are days like
Sacrifice.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, the two of you go missing.
that. Yeah, we go
At
missing.
once.
We can go missing.
Yeah, I'll panic if I
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah, we can go missing. And at one time,
Trust me,
we'll
if I
just
have a mom,
appear to you guys.
I'll ovulate all over again if I can't find my kids for that long. Like,
Yeah, that would be really, really
Right.
scary.
I mean,
But
I mean, even before that, let me find out from them if they are very close to family. I mean, obviously, your work takes you out of the sight of family for weeks, months. Sometimes, if you're on the road, 3-6 months, you are out of sight of family and everything. But how has family, you know, shall I say, reconciled with their kids? That, you know, they are no longer the kids we could see running around wearing the same shadow as twins, eating the same
Circumstances
food
have
as
changed,
twins,
yeah.
you know. Now. So how is that going on with you and family?
You see, that's the thing with family, and we don't take them for a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, every small time, whether it's a birthday. Yesterday was our mom's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, shout outs to mommy. Shout outs to Mama Dope.
Yeah.
Mama DopeNation.
Yeah, and-
Mama dope.
God bless you for giving us beautiful
man.
talents and creative
man.
talents.
Yeah, man. Trust
Yeah.
me, if she's watching right now, she'll be like, yeah. Oh yeah.
like I feel like she'll have energy like times 2.
She has too much energy. Energy is
Did she, before you answer the question, just a quick one, did she actually approve of your decisions to go into such
Music.
creative?
Yeah, she was the one who actually approved.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing is, she didn't approve of the hair.
yeah.
You see, so the funny story about our hair was I hid from her for like 2 weeks while I was in tertiary.
When
I
I said he
fixed my-
started with he started like I think a month.
Yeah.
Then later I followed.
Yes. So it was like she knew something was up with me because she was not seeing me. You
Right.
know, I was at Legon and T was at Ghana Telecom. So
Okay.
you know, so while we were like on campus, I was having my hair. I was growing it because I feel lazy combing my hair.
So who has been the bad influence? You?
Finally, I have somebody who shares my sentiments.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I feel very lazy combing it and even taking it to like the barbering salon, trying to get a card, bring it down, and I look different all of the time. Like, why are you doing this to me? You know.
But isn't it more time consuming
Yeah,
maintaining?
yeah. You see, that's the problem. It's time consuming. You have to get.
Yeah,
a
because
lot of
combing your
time.
hair is just you're gone.
With
But
this one, you have to sit for a very long,
Yeah.
very long time. Yeah, yeah.
so
yeah.
between the two of you, who's the bad influence?
It depends.
Yeah.
And who's the older of the two?
He is.
By a minute.
By minutes.
Yeah, by
Ah, okay.
So he's the bad influence, right? Because he says he started in the youth.
Well, I could be bad influence now, and then by evening he
depends.
would be. So it depends.
Who calls each other to order?
Well,
It depends. It also depends.
It also depends.
You know why I'm asking these questions? Because sometimes there's this. I've not had twins before.
Thank you. I was going to ask that. Carry on.
So I don't know.
Oh no, it's not. We have. He's the elder one, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like, okay, yeah, it's still big brother, younger brother
Yeah.
kind of vibe. But
Yeah.
it's more like, I can tell him when like yo,
He's misbehaving.
yeah, and he can tell me yo.
Because
Be
look at-
aligned.
we look at the dynamics of twins when they are born and they are
Yeah.
growing up. They are wearing
Yeah.
the same fits.
Mhm,
you know,
yeah, the same fit.
same
yeah.
sneakers.
Yeah, we stopped
I
that.
mean-
I think when we were 14.
Yeah.
But you guys still got the same
Early.
hair.
Yeah, that, we had a great fight. Yeah, great
Talk to me
one.
about that.
It was
What
us
happened?
against the
Great one.
world, you know.
Yeah.
The first thing was as soon as they see you, they at my mom's place, Venavia 1 year, and then at our dad's place, they
Yeah,
go like
Oyentafa.
Oyentafa, and we go like, no, Charlie, you guys, what's up? You know we are twins. You guys know we are. Like you wearing the same clothes, then you know what? We are just not going to wear it. So like after 14, we're not wearing
was
it
it.
anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how do your parents take that? Because obviously they are the ones who initiated these pairing of clothes.
My mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was actually happy we stopped that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're fighting all the time.
Really?
All the time. We fight
When you
all the
say
time.
fighting,
All the time.
what does that mean? Like fight
As in, like,
amongst
we fight
yourselves or
over
fight the
everything.
world? Oh, okay.
Well, for the world, it's us against the world.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
clearly. But then, yeah. we
Oh no,
fight-
you mean like fight? Oh, that one day is there, but like
Yeah.
between us.
What's the silliest thing you guys have fought over?
Oh,
Clothes.
Silliest thing.
close is even small. We can fight over
Over
you
anything.
saying yes or no.
Or no.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yes, we can.
And the fact that you are in the right and you are in the wrong.
You're in the
or
wrong.
we can see the wrong from the right.
Yes.
It's just
Yes,
confusing
yes,
like that.
yeah.
What has been the biggest fight you guys have ever had?
The biggest
Biggest
one. Well, it was on a feature.
I saw
Yeah.
As
that
in
coming.
who to be on the song?
Yes, some people wanted to be on our song.
Yeah.
Gboza.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had Diamond Platinums, we had
Costa.
Mr. Easy, we had Costa Titch.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you about the Costa Titch story.
Talk to me about the cost.
Yeah.
Before you do that, Pence is 25 years.
Oh, right timely.
So please don't forget that we've already launched the celebrations. Last Sunday we started the celebrations with the Gospel Rock Show. It was an amazing event. You see hard boys and hard girls, worshiping and they're in the spirit, and I couldn't believe it, but Christ is here. Hallelujah. Amen. So definitely be informed that this Saturday we are crowning it all with the biggest artist night. Are you guys going to pass through?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure. If you plenty the talk.
All right. So we are going to be at Pent this Saturday for the artist night. But please, before that, also know that 3 Music or 3 Media Networks and 3 Music Live, supported by Rhythms Africa, is definitely powering this event from 19th of May, which was obviously on Sunday, to the 25th of May. At least pass through, okay? Pass through, see some 1 or 2 things. There's a car wash, auto show. My favorite part of the week is the auto show, because I get to see cars I know I'm not able to buy now. It's a prophetic opportunity for me to see the cars I'll buy in the future. Those of you who bring your father's cars and your mother's cars, you're going to sit inside and enjoy. Okay. Did you guys ever take your father's cars or your mother's cars to school to flex?
Not to school, but then we did take their cars.
We'll get to that. So, there's already the health work that's happened. I also did promise you that it was going to be a lineup of A-list artists, and Kim Promise happens to be the headliner for this year's celebration.
Today is the eating competition.
Oh yes, the one
cooking.
that you and Lenny are very
Yes,
interested in. Why is Lenny? I was hoping that
She's preparing
Her throat. Throat to
for
go.
the AZ bun.
Before we get to the Costa Titch story, let's come back.
I really want to know.
Let's come back to the family. Okay, AZ, I'm sure you have something to talk to us about.
Oh, yeah.
Bet
My bad,
winner?
sorry.
Yeah.
So bet winner, once again, we need to remind you, if you're thinking of betting on your favorite teams, but the odds aren't encouraging enough, or you feel your money isn't enough for the win you desire, there's no problem. Bet winner is here to sort all those out. Bet winner has a lot of sports games to choose from. All you have to do is find the website betwinner.com.gh or download the app and register. Instantly, you will receive 200% bonus from Bet winner on your first deposit, up to 3,250 Ghana cedis. Easy. Charlie, BetWinner has got the highest odds that will blow your mind, and if you want to increase your bonus, use the promo code 3music and you stand the chance to get another win with a BetWinner. Terms and conditions apply. BetWinner is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Betting can be addictive. If you're not 18, steer away.
Stay away. Okay, now let's get back to family. So I was trying to find out the relationship with you and family before and now, most especially now. How is that going? How you guys, because I know how close mothers are with their twin children. Mothers don't joke. I mean, for fathers it's arguable, but mothers don't play with their twin children. So how are you guys managing the relationship? I know mommy is your biggest fan, but how are you managing the relationship with family?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, they've always got our backs. Like when we are going out for shows, they're asking where are we, how are we doing. Sometimes they just look at us closely and like, nah, the way you're moving is like there's something wrong, and they try to push us till we say stuff. There was one time we had a misunderstanding on one of the shows.
The two of you?
No,
I mean,
okay,
organizer.
with that,
yeah.
yes.
Well, if it's an organizer, like, the show wouldn't even happen. It wasn't even like that, because we've never had misunderstandings with organizers.
Right.
Okay.
We are always smooth, like, with
Okay.
them. So it was an event, right, with EL. EL had a bar concert. I think it was the sixth one. Yeah. We had like 4 shows before that show.
On the same day?
Yeah,
that night.
The driving was
came back
crazy.
from Cape
Before we even got there. It was mad. And then when we got there, we realized some awkward,
there was an off vibe.
off vibe in the atmosphere, like, from everyone. Next thing we realized, we saw Joey B, and one of his boys picked
The microphone from
Beat his
us on
microphone.
stage.
Oh, that story.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not a story. It's something that happened.
Reality.
So I'm trying to make you understand how family is.
Okay.
Now, we left the place because before I could turn, B2 already came, and then he started pushing me off. And then someone was like, "Oh, he got the wrong twin."
Ooh.
Do you get it? I'm very sensitive when it comes to such things.
You got the wrong twin. Yo, that's like blockbuster action.
Oh no! And I don't even mean it. I don't even mean it.
I was about to ask who got the uppercut, like the uppercut.
And I don't even mean it like that because even before I'll try to like move my finger, like
You've processed everything.
yes, and I
You literally
read
know how the person's gonna die.
Yeah, I read the atmosphere. Plus, it's not like I'm going to do the punching.
Yeah.
I came with people.
Oh,
Do you get it?
okay.
Yeah. And even when I go home, family, everyone, they were just
They were
texting.
asking,
because they
you know,
heard,
what they
it was-
go
it
on,
was-
you know,
yeah,
that
what they
kind
go
of,
on.
yeah.
It was a
And
big issue. It was a big
this is what's
issue.
happening in Accra. In Takra, they Charlie. People were like, yo, make them not say we for
Yeah,
we
mouth.
You get me? So
Yeah.
they don't take us for a joke. Family,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean,
That's nice.
those of you who remember what our brother is talking about, it was a very popular story that broke out on the internet, and we were wondering what really happened.
Yeah.
With Joey B.
The thing is, we had every year at the beginning of the year we give out beats, 10 beats to artists.
Okay.
We started with the Ghana piano thing, so we decided to give out 10 Ghana piano beats
For free?
So
Yeah.
for free. And we even ran workshops. We went to
Yeah.
Kumasi to run a workshop.
We
How
did a writing
generous.
camp in
Writing camp,
Kumasi.
yeah.
We did one in Liberia.
Oh, you guys are working.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we're trying.
Yeah. And then we so the title of the beats before it became the Ghana piano thing was Breakthrough Beats.
Okay.
So it's like breakthrough. If you're an artist and
Your
you just hop on it,
breakthrough,
you have
so-
your breakthrough hits. Because we've been known for that. We've been known for giving Familia nothing
Nothing I Get.
Nothing I Get,
Yeah.
Ebony, Shatawale, name it.
Yeah.
So we're on Twitter and then back and forth. Breakthrough beats. We'll put the artist down and the beats, and then we placed Joey B's, and
Yeah.
we're like breakthrough.
Wow.
Wow was the
Yeah.
breakthrough beats, whatever. And he came out and was like, "What do you mean breakthrough? What?" And I
You
was
know
like,
that thing?
yeah, I'm sure he had the wrong information because what we were saying is the beats is a breakthrough beat.
Oh.
Yeah,
and
But that's not what is actually breaking him.
at that time, I think that's when we got to realize that we were on Twitter.
you get me.
Yeah.
And then
You're now understanding that
What
that's
was going on there?
Okay.
okay, but then now moving from Twitter, we came back to real life. And on stage, we met him and was like, I be people be this, that.
He had his bone to continue to pick there.
And I was like, what they come happen right now. So before I could turn, when we're performing, everyone was like, and I was like, hey, we finished 4 shows before coming here. The 4 shows all stormed the yard.
Yeah.
Now we're here and everyone is like, what's
Wow.
up?
So now I'll explain from my side of the story.
Yeah.
I was leading before, I was before him.
Right.
So I was holding the mic, then I met Joey B while he was coming down from stage.
Okay.
So it's like we were the last performers, and then EL mounts the stage to do his concert. So it was like, so you this. So this was the time where they play our first song.
Yeah.
So everybody's expecting you to come on. DopeNation comes on stage. Brings out that fire. But at that point is where
Tension.
he felt we should talk about that
At that point in
at
time.
that point.
on that stage.
Exactly. So
At
it's
that
like
stage.
after 10 seconds of an intro, we missed that opportunity of that wow factor,
charge the crowd.
and he still wanted to talk. So it was, I had to get a little vigorous to get on stage, and they followed us up there. But then he didn't know about it. Do you get it? So me coming to speak on the mic, all of a sudden, then they take the mic off me.
Wow.
Yeah. So as they took the mic off me, it was more like, yo, Charlie, this guy is going to freak out. This guy is going to make it worse. Because I looked on, to the audience and I realized that, there were lots of people there. There was Michael Blankson, there was a couple diaspora people around. So this is not the time for us to really settle the matter here, So I had to just turn my brother the other direction. That way he will not
You had to turn Khal Drogo away.
the other direction, and that particular event, that particular moment actually changed a lot of things in our minds. How we saw our mentors, how we got into the space. It has been a very competitive environment, which is not what it's supposed to be. It's music. None of us are running to a finish line. But the spirit of competition has not gotten us anywhere. I really wish we could take up another spirit and then be topping charts outside and then be getting the Grammys and be doing all these things that other people are doing, Because trust me, ever since we got into this industry, there has been a lot of yeah, do this, do that, talk this, talk that, you know, that competitive spirit. And it hasn't gotten us anywhere. Everybody gets to like that point and then can't really.
I mean, it's good for some
know?
artists, but the only competition you can only have is when like you are in competition with yourself.
Yeah.
You look at what you are now and then you want to be better.
Because you get
at it.
better. Yeah, you get better at it. You get
So
better
I
at
don't
it.
see the competition is fine, but then it's like it's too much here. It's swallowing us.
growth.
Yes, it is. It is. It
It's
is.
not healthy.
It's not helping.
I was gonna say
It's not
that's
helping. So
not
we
healthy.
just decide to step out of the competition and then, you know,
Do your
just drop
thing.
music for the people. They want to
know?
hear music. Yeah, so that's
Wow,
what
I feel like you guys have more to talk about because now I'm feeling the emotions. But let's talk
It's simmering.
Let's talk about the Costa Titch. You know,
That's another emotion.
Yeah,
that one was
yeah,
like,
yeah, never
oh,
do
that one
this.
killed me. Okay, so
Gboza, Costa Titch, and Gboza.
of course,
That one-
that would have been crazy.
been
Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
So-
though we're
so-
sitting down, let's sit for this.
so now imagine if, okay, let me get to the point, right? So that's how Ghana Piano just came about.
Okay.
So Costa Titch and his DJ, as well as his manager Kocho, they used to come to Ghana for like shows. They come to Soho and other clubs for shows, you know. So they came to a hotel, Moving Pick, and we heard Costa was around. At that time, we dropped Gboza. I think Gboza was getting to 8 million. So we're like, yo, Charlie, Moku, go there, see what's up, you know. So we went there, tried to get interactive, and we got a chance to talk to him. So Costa came downstairs, and he saw us and was like, yo, Gboza. So we're surprised. That's when we got to realize that, oh, so the ads we run on our socials and our pages actually
getting
get somewhere. So
Yeah.
people see them, you know. I think at the time we even met AV.
Yeah.
AV was also telling us about Gboza. So we were like, yo, this song is really doing like the magic. Then Costa was like, you know what? After the Soho show, we'd like you guys to come hang out. So we didn't even talk about the song, as in him being on the song. We just went for the Soho show with them, came back to just chill. Then his DJ, who happens to also be a producer, took his laptop out, then started playing stuff, sound.
Shampoo
Mackenzo. So Shampuru was playing sounds, and this is the thing: they only knew us to be artists. They didn't know our
producers.
production background. So we were just like behind him, like, that's nice, you know, this dope. And we saw how they actually structured their piano sound. Not with loops, not with like, you know what a loop is, right? It's a sample.
Yeah.
They play it and then
Like
they
a
give it.
process.
So everybody outside the piano world or the South African world just has loops.
So you take producer loops, you just load them up.
They
and
load
then
it.
play melodies,
So if it's
and then have your song.
it's just there.
You know.
So almost
will
every
just keep
piano
going.
sound,
Yeah.
yes, sounds
Okay.
the same. Those who know the sounds, those who really take the sticks together and hit those who take the shakers and play it.
You realize
those who
that the
take
heartbeat
kicks.
of the whole song, the structure of it, like the pattern,
Yeah.
it has a different bounce.
a different bounce
Yeah.
to our regular Afro sound. It's different.
Okay.
Yes. So we sat down to watch all the things he was doing. Then later we took his machine and then started mixing for him. Then he was like, oh, you guys are producers. You know, and then they started reading through our stuff and they knew that, oh, so they have a production background, this, that.
Yeah.
Then something sparked up in our minds. Why don't we fuse our Afro sound with what we have learned just here and try to create Ghana piano? Because we took the idea from
Directly from
the
Yeah.
piano,
Yeah.
yes. And if,
Do you get
the
it?
backlash we had was for adding Ghana to it. Let's get to Costa first, then we'll get to the backlash. All right, so Costa saw all that was going on and it was nice. You know, we happened to mix a couple songs for them too. So like as in songs they would release, you know, and we created a relationship. So they left to South Africa. Then I think at that point where Gboza was becoming very big, we sort of got a certain sideline from this industry. And that was, if you realize, at that time, DopeNation was not really on those big shows. Afro Cheles, something star, the one at the
Black Stuff.
yeah, you know. You see, I don't even know about it, right? Because we were not called to be on it. Neither were, as we pitched to be on those shows,
They didn't give you.
We were
sort
not
of
even
made it
given
seem
the-
like we were not at the right, like we didn't have the criteria for that, you know. But our songs were played on all those shows and we were getting reactions and videos from them while we were
Yeah.
posting them, letting people know that Gboza was a big song. So we took our concert that we did 2 years ago at Achimota to Uganda.
Wow.
Because every artist in Ghana was performing in Ghana. on every stage you will see the same people.
I think that year was the year of return.
Yes, you will see the same people.
No.
Gboza
time was
Gboza time was 2022.
22.
Yes.
Okay. So beyond the return, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I understand, yes.
Yeah.
So you see you see the same set of artists on each and every stage. It was the same thing. So we took it to Uganda at Lugogo Cricket. So that's where we had our concert. We did a concert, made new fans, had what they call it, invited guests around, tried to create awareness for ourselves, got paid for that show we created there, went to see Ghetto Kids, promoted Gboza with Ghetto Kids, created a relationship with Ghetto Kids, and then we were like, yo, Costa, so how about we do the song now? Then Costa was like,
we met Costa.
we met them at Uganda.
Yeah, at Uganda too.
So
Costa
from
was Uganda as
yes,
well.
so from South Africa they went to Dubai and then came to Uganda.
yeah.
Now Costa is also facing sort of like the same kind of hustle we are facing here, as in
his industry.
yes. So and they blew up with Big Flex, Big
Yes,
Flexer.
Big Flexer.
Yeah.
So after Big Flexer, it's more like they were not doing the traditional media in their country. They just decided to like, let's go on tour. Let's do what we are doing. Let's have fun. So that's how we met them. And we sort of like picked up certain things that they were also doing, So it was like at Uganda, like he was like, I'm gonna do this once I get home. And that night was when we were just going to board the plane to Ghana. So he was even saying that we should go with him to the club. That time he was going to perform, just like the way we went to Soho together.
Yeah.
He was like, let's go to this one. And we're like, no, we have to make, we are missing our flights. We have to leave. So we left. Bro, the next day, voice notes, right? I'll open it and then check for you.
Please do.
Oh.
I got the voice notes, and then he was like, yo, DopeNation.
Where's our tea?
Can I get the beat for DopeNation? We are trying to write a song.
This is for Gboza, right? It's still
Yeah.
Gboza, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so whilst my brother is trying to get the voice, don't forget you're still watching Culture Daily right here on 3 Music TV. Time check is 54 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. We just have about 5 minutes to wrap it up, but I hope we get the voice.
My blood, can you? My blood, can you please ask DopeNation what Gboza means? Like, what does it mean? Please let me know what it means. We can't write for the song until we know what it means. Okay.
So they were literally in the studio.
Wow.
Literally in the studio writing for Gboza. At that time, so we had like Diamond Platinums who was like ready to like do the song, but we wanted to hear from
He was ready because when we dropped
Ready to
Gboza
jump on it.
and we dropped the dance challenge, he called us on the spot.
Yeah.
He DM'd us on Instagram
Yeah,
and
but-
Twitter.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's hard.
He's hard.
He's hard.
He's hard.
Yeah, big
Shout
shout out to
Diamond
Diamond
Platinum,
Platinum. Yeah.
And
Now he
Mr.
has-
Easy, Mr. Easy sent us his own like version of how he wanted to rap on
Gboza,
Gboza.
Gboza was actually a big song.
You know,
It's still a
It
big
is.
song.
It's growing. So so I was like, okay, I sent him the BPM, I sent them whatever detail they needed for Gboza, just to hear the next day that he passed out.
What?
Yeah, he passed away on stage.
I sat on the floor. I was like,
Hey.
No,
How?
no. Do
Like,
you
how?
know?
it was so sad.
Do you know that
was so sad.
how close we were to like sort of creating this?
The
We've been
mega
talking about the
hits.
dance. We've been talking about how he would push
How
his
it was
dance
going
and,
to be like
epic.
DopeNation Costa Titch. Like think about it.
Yeah.
You think about it.
So that's sad.
I literally have
It was
goosebumps
very
listening
sad.
right
Like
now.
Very sad.
we are still sad.
Of course.
Yes.
No,
You
because
know?
Life.
I mean, people even finding out right now that they could have heard Costa Titch on
On
Gboza.
Gboza.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it didn't happen. It's so unfortunate.
Yes, it didn't. So it's made us go on, to like, okay, you know what? Let's continue on the project because we had the idea, the thought of telling the truth. We considered that one than just telling the truth. Coming out to say, okay, we are bringing a genre and we spoke to you.
Yeah.
We wanted to bring it out
Yeah,
too, but
yeah.
we came
Yeah,
to
yeah,
see,
yeah.
like we spoke to other
Yeah,
people too,
yeah.
just to let them, to know what everyone's thoughts were.
Yeah.
And we got what we actually wanted.
Yeah,
the fact that
conversation.
everybody,
The
yes,
conversation.
everybody didn't like the name Ghana
Ghana
Piano.
piano.
But let's talk about it. We don't have much time. Let's talk about the impact.
Yeah.
Now, sitting back and looking at the project that has obviously been rolled out. I mean, you guys are still under the Ghana Piano, steez.
Yeah.
What would you say moving away from the conversation, what would you say the impact of that introduction has done for the industry?
Let's say it has shielded us in a way, because when
It shielded you?
yes,
Yeah.
because when it comes to a point where it's like they are supposed to enjoy Amapiano songs, they want Amapiano songs from Ghana, and then they play our music. You know, and it keeps us in that space. You know, when the DJ has his own, you know, list of songs and he's moving by the BPM, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now is this set of songs, you have to find yourself there. You know, and we had songs there. So when people came from the diaspora to enjoy music, they were like, play Ghana songs, and they want to play Amapiano songs, then they play Ghana piano songs.
Yeah.
You get it?
Wow.
What we were looking for was
You've achieved it.
the type of like support, the amplification of that support.
Yeah.
That's what.
And
what
the
we said.
amplification is where the problem was.
Because everyone's like, why Ghana piano? Why this? And that's the problem. We you see, Ghanaians, we like to think. No, it's true. And it's true. That's how we are.
thinkers.
We are heavy thinkers.
Okay,
Yes.
but there's nothing wrong with thinking.
No, there's nothing wrong with
It's
thinking.
not.
Think-
But when
yes.
you are done
you
thinking,
see.
someone has done it.
You see, and then you be like,
I
but I
get
had this
that.
idea.
So it
And
slows
trust
you
me,
down.
In Ghana, we have a lot of talent. When we started with this Ghana piano thing, if I play some songs for you, if I play some songs for you,
I know you also gave us some beats.
Yeah,
you know, we did the writing camp in Kumasi, and one of the songs happened to be on Strongman's project, and that has the highest views on his project.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's
Solid.
promoting that particular one.
I mean, someone was here. He did mention that you guys have produced for him before.
yeah,
Yes.
you should listen to the song. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy.
I even felt a different beast in him.
Yeah,
When he was riding on Ghana piano.
yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is the thing. He's talking about the good impacts. There's also a bad impact. I have to talk about
Which
it.
is?
Which is the fact that DopeNation is being sidelined. Of course.
When you say sidelined,
this is our third year without a nomination,
I was going to get to the Ghana Music Awards because
and it's this is how deep Ghana piano is going.
but why?
I mean,
Why?
someone can argue that for a while now we haven't had the best group of the year category.
Why? My question is why?
Maybe when we find organizers, we'll ask them why. Because yourself, there's Keche, there's another group I forgot.
There's
about.
Asaka.
There's
They are boys. There are lots of groups.
Asaka will
Yeah,
argue
right.
that they are collective.
But
you know,
they're
groups.
collective and they are singles, but they have
They come
songs
together
as a group.
Yeah, primary
Yeah.
artists. Yeah. So we'll have that. I'm sure we'll have that conversation again with you guys because time is not on our side.
I was gonna ask.
No, but I want us to talk about the VGMA.
My only
the
problem
TGMA.
I mean, you guys
Yeah, so
can let
that's
out your
that's
grievances. I mean,
the question.
No,
like, I
not
really
the
wanna
grievance.
ask.
It's actually a
I don't think it
calculation.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I want to find out. Like, don't you think that instead of saying maybe it's a sideline, you're coming up with new things, right?
Yeah.
And you know how change is hard for Ghana,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Let's be very honest. You're coming up with new sounds. Before people will pick on this, like you're saying, we're heavy thinkers. Other people would have picked on your music and probably you get awards outside because they're able to appreciate new things faster. Maybe we just haven't been able to create that, category for initiative.
Yes.
Right?
Facts,
So
facts.
probably that's where they might put you. Or do you still
Facts.
think that you're being sidelined?
I think maybe that's one of even the reasons why we are not getting a lot of international recognitions, because we've limited our
ourselves, you know.
Potential.
Yeah,
a lot of genres of music. Like
Yeah.
if they there,
Yeah.
it's music.
It's
Just
music. Have
drop
fun
it and have fun.
And I won't lie to you. I would like to tell you the truth. High life won't save you.
Sheesh.
Yes. High life will not save you. High life saved a generation.
Okay.
High life is saving that generation.
But it won't save this one.
This one, no, because this one was not born in it. People
It
have brought out
evolved.
drill, and now they call it Asaka music. Clearly, high life is not saving us. They are even fusing the
rather
drill
fusing-
with high life.
Exactly.
That way, they call it Asaka music.
Exactly.
So why can't
and
Ghana
that's what
piano
we've been doing.
breathe,
We've been
you
fusing
know?
the high life with any new
It's music.
genre that
So you mean
exists
high
now.
life as a standalone genre won't save you?
It won't. It won't
But
save
using
you.
It, as the
It
base
has saved
of your-
those who brought it.
Okay.
We were born in it.
Okay.
So can we also create for someone to also be birthed into?
Okay.
Do you get it? And then the thing is, I really have a very big disappointment in someone like Sammy Flex. Yes. Now the reason why I have a disappointment in him is when Ghana Piano came out, he actually sat down men to talk about the genre.
Why did you say man?
Because because they sat down to talk about the genre and we were at home laughing.
They were like,
let me tell you something. They were like,
it won't work.
they say I want to quote them. They were like, any attempt for DopeNation to create this genre should be considered. Let me tell you something. No man on this earth has the power to reduce or sabotage what we are bringing, the genre we are bringing. It is not something man can do. the wind, so far as the wind blows, music will play.
Manifest.
And if we produce it, it will be heard. That's why Gboza has surpassed. You know, we had our 7 million views, our 7 million stream on Spotify and didn't have any nominations.
Yes.
You know, we signed artists under our label, artists that could not see but could sing, and they made it to the unsung categories, and we were not even nominated.
What's her name?
You know, we have released songs.
Adelaide, yeah.
Yes, we have released songs and made dancers be in interviews in place of us, while it was our songs we released just because of that sideline.
Look,
and the songs blew up.
I need to bring you guys for a part 2. There's a lot. There's a
So
lot
if you
to-
give us 5 hours,
There's a lot
we'll
to
have a
unpack.
conversation.
Maybe Lenny will get you guys on unpacking so that you can
You
unpack
unpack
this
over there.
particular
Yeah.
aspect of it. But guys, thank you so much for coming.
God bless
Really
you.
appreciate you. You have
God
a
bless
new
you.
one out. I've checked out the video. I
Yes.
wish I had time to talk about the video because it looks very different from
It
what
looks
you
some
know.
way.
Right? Please let me
Yes,
let me
that's Ghana
let me
piano.
say this. Okay, let me say this. We are looking for a dancer. Right?
Yeah,
a
yes.
dope dancer,
Okay.
right? So what I heard was his manager is a fan, a big
Okay.
fan, and he had his notifications on.
Okay.
So he saw our song. We leaked the song. DJ Faculty.
He leaked our song.
that
Our DJ leaked our
Zombie
song.
Zo. And then I don't know how, but they got the song. I don't know if you know the guy. His
name is Agado.
I got
So Agado leaked our song
So
last 2
we
days.
searched for Agado, and he created a dance challenge.
And it's gonna hit 1 million soon.
yeah,
With the
Oh,
video
well,
he did.
yeah, on TikTok.
I think I
people
saw
said-
it yesterday.
Suddenly,
Yes.
yeah.
He was in
All
a white
over,
shirt.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, he
I
was in
saw
a white
it
shirt, right?
today.
Uh-huh.
Now we all have to learn the challenge. So
Wait, is the song?
It's not out.
It's not
It's not out.
No, it's not out.
But what is this science with leaked songs becoming big records?
that's the
Right?
thing. Oh, that's
It's-
the
I
thing.
think I think it's how influencing and social media is becoming
Yeah.
now. That's
Like you
It's
see,
like
we-
a culture now.
when we're on
Yeah.
the road, we play all the songs we record. We
Right.
play them, so the team they know the songs
They
and
know it.
they
Right.
live it. You know,
Right.
they understand that okay, this is next. When we say this is next,
Wow. Well, you have a new record some way.
Yeah, Some Way.
So talk to us about it briefly, and then the video. Like I said, the video was very different.
I
From
said
what
the
you guys
video is
did.
some way.
Yeah,
Some way.
the song said it's some way. Everything is some way.
Everything some way.
yeah. Some way is a gift. We we always like to drop party songs like you said.
Yeah.
But then we have people who want to just sit down, chill, and then
Right.
And sometimes when you're chilling, you don't want to be hyper. You just want to relax.
Yeah.
So we just decided to drop Some Way.
Yeah.
And the vibe is just it's a song for you.
Okay.
Like when you're driving, you just take your time and
Catch
listen to it.
cruise.
Yeah.
catch cruise.
It's another version of Ghana
it's
piano.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
could
noticed.
tell
Yeah,
because
I
you see the SA DJs do this thing where it's a party, everyone is sipping on champagne,
Yeah.
the DJ just playing
Yeah.
over a nice view.
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah.
song
House
gives.
music, that kind of
House
vibes.
music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's one of the
Yeah,
versions.
that's
We
the
also
thing.
dropped another one, Fear Woman.
Fear Woman. Yes.
Yes.
I
And
wish
Fear
we
Woman
could
too
talk
has
about that,
another.
but-
It has a. If you woman serve the Fear Woman, if you woman serve.
I know they fear myself.
Hey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not you, but you fear other women.
You have Ghana Piano 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the way.
way.
Ghana Piano
Yeah.
2 is coming. It's coming loud.
So is it that this is going to be what? How many years are you guys looking to champion this cause?
The thing is,
Is it a forever thing?
when we are
or-
dead and gone, you see, when the music lives, it lives.
It lives,
Right.
Whoever
yeah.
comes to listen to it later will be like, wow, they were doing this back in their day.
You know,
We take
and
the
that's
songs
what
and
we
then-
want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are
that's
doing
the
that
story we are
legacy.
looking at.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
legacy.
That's
the
That's
fact that they
awesome.
can think of the fact that like we sat down to do something like this, and we are happy it's getting into people. Like that conversation is getting to everyone, you know, and we are really investing into it. You know,
Yeah,
anytime
the
we.
billboards and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we
that's
make
crazy.
billboards just
We
to like,
had
create
some in
awareness.
Times Square.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I noticed.
and all these things we have learned. It's not that we are here to talk about them. No, we are here to let other artists know if they want these plugs. They are invited to like let's have a conversation and
How
then
is South
share
Africa?
ideas.
How is South Africa tapping in this as a country, as a nation? How are they tapping into your records? Have you guys been called,
Yes,
reached
yes.
out to? Are there
Yeah.
plans to do a show there?
Yes. We had a show. We almost had a show last year.
Yeah, in South
Okay.
Africa.
Yeah, but then we learned another COVID was coming, and then they cancelled that one
Yeah.
too. You know, and obviously when we started with the Ghana Piano, like I said, we run arts. And the arts you run are to different
Targeted.
countries. So the targeted countries where
And they show it to you that your song is charting, you know, in the top 10 in this country.
Yeah.
And South Africa is one of the countries. It's just that South Africa is more expensive than promoting in Ghana. So
Yeah.
it's gradually. Yeah, and we are making progress. You know, Some Way is the number like 65th song in Dakar. You know, and that's progress. You know,
Yeah, that's
is.
big
Absolutely.
That's a lot of
and
progress.
that's one song of the Ghana Piano too.
So when are we expecting the Ghana Piano 2?
And that one it will strike you like
It's like people have
like
a surprise
mistakes.
factor.
Yeah, you guys
It's
don't
gonna
know.
strike you like
Let
our
me tell you,
beginning. Like
me,
Jesus
I'll
is coming.
tell you. He goes like I always like to like drop the bomb, but I want to drop it. You guys are already in Ghana Piano too.
Yeah.
You're already in
Ooh.
it. Yes, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the third
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
We are
somebody.
just taking you.
Oh.
So we took you guys through. Hey, my cap. So we took you guys through Gboza,
Yeah.
drop clap with the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
And by the time every adult was like, why are they saying Ghana Piano? Every kid was like, you see me now clap. And it was a hit. So we already gave you guys Ghana Piano 1 before announcing it.
Yeah.
So we are sort of doing the
So
waterfall
what you are
for you
saying
guys.
is we shouldn't identify Club Gboza as any other genre, but
No, so that's why
Piano.
I'm sure we are losing out on the nomination.
Because-
Lele,
That's what I was
this is
saying.
it. This is it. We
Yeah.
are thinking too much.
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy it.
That's it. Just have fun with it.
Okay, V2 and Twist have been our guest on the big conversation. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Like I said,
Thanks for
there's a
having
lot
us.
to unpack, but of course, 1 hour is not enough to do that. And shout outs to my wing woman and wingman for helping me do this conversation. The name is Olele Salvador. It's been Terry, and it's been AC.
So-
We'll see you same time tomorrow, right here, same place. Bye bye.
Peace.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Malta Guinness.